like being so far. Here, let's fix that. Now we're getting really. There we go. It's close enough. I feel like this is maybe too close. Maybe we're too close and personal. Let's fix that. There. I think that we'll take this, lower it a little. Personal. Let's fix that. Hey, how's everyone doing? Let me fix this. We're doing a little edit anything. We're trying to fix everything here. I think that lower it a little. Take this, lower it a little. Hey, oh my gosh, it's the echo of doom. We're doing a little edit anything. We're trying to fix everything here. How's everyone doing today? Oh my gosh, it's the there we go. Give me my panther. I'm sorry I did not steal your panther, Brody. Guys, hi, yay, love you. We love you too. Random Things with Joe. Sup, bro? Hey, Freedom Family. Hello. Can I have an update review? Probably not on this particular one. Only due to the fact we gotta get to a lot of new people today. Hey, mate, I'm back. Welcome back. Hello, Cryface. GN. Hashtag Trex Nation. All right, cool. Uh-oh, it might get demonetized. Because my beautiful face is here. I think that's what the issue is. All right, so those of you who are new to this, so those of you who might be old to this, how is everyone doing today? And I hope you're all doing pretty good. So, sorry, hairball. So, I hope you're all doing all right. Today, I'm going to be going over channels, new and old, to help people grow. Now then, there's a couple base rules that you should all know about as I'm doing this. You are not here. And that is, 1, if I go over your channel, you have to be present in the lobby. 2, there is open and close rule, meaning I'm going to type in the chat open, and that is the point in time when you're going to be going into telling me to review your channel, and only say it once because I do not want to have repeat names on the wheel. And last but not least, you have to be here. Be active in the chat, so I'm not sitting here. Oh, yeah, it was pouring at my house, hon. Be active in the chat. Because if you're not here, I can't go over your channel. So that them's the rules. So that being said, remember, it's all done by wheel here. There's other opportunities later in the week. Hey, Abby, to get reviewed, and I'll go over those a little bit later. But for right now, let's get a like train going. Let's get you all nice and hyped and ready to go. I'm going to throw 30 seconds to Mars up on the thing here, and I'm going to open. All right. If you guys want me to go over your channel, this is the time to ask. Okay, Brody. All right. Can you say hi? Hi to Random Things with Joe. All right. We're about to run out of time. All right. And when the bell goes off, closed. You guys took a little while to get on me with that, so, okay. And now I'm going to go over whoever asked in that big empty nation of space there. We got Brody, which I saw. He had said stuff and things. We had a name I cannot pronounce, which is cool. It's fine. That happens. It's whatever this is, so thank you. Can you say hi? Review DG Tronic again. Sign me up for one of those reviews, D-Manic. All right. My channel's very entertaining. Jimmy Dean. All right, we'll get you on there as well. Nay, I'm not sure if that means you want a review, but we'll put you on the list as well. Oh, hey, I don't want to review. Just say here for good times. Awesome, Spicer. Jenny. Jan. Hi. Virgie. Asking for that review. Awesome. We're just getting the wheel all nice and added up. I told you not to ask twice. All right, we got you. We got Tyson. That's actually a lot more names than I did. Okay, so here we go. Let's get the ball rolling. I had already opened it. It's now closed. So we're gonna update the list. And now, might I also keep you guys in mind when the list is closed Don't keep asking for a review in the chat because it's going to make it very hard for me to see who's actually carrying on a conversation here or who is asking me a question. So please pull it back when it comes to asking those. When I open it back up, watch that chat because you'll see me say open, and that's the point in time when you ask for me to go over your channel. Again, these are all random spins, so there's not biased. I'm not picking. We're trusting a wheel. All right. All right, so I expect to see lots of nice comments going on in the chat. So that being said, let's update the wheel. Apply the wheel changes. We almost decided which type of food we'd be eating. All right, here we go. Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Virgie! Hit it, Virgie. All the time. All right, Virgie, what's up? What's up? Are you here? You need to be here. If you're not here, I'm going to be sad. And everyone else is going to be sad and a little mad. So, Virgie... Virgie, you're the lucky guy or gal of the day. Also, good luck. Truth and fiction. Whoa, Virgie! I don't think it's that, Genesis. Take you to the list. Virgie! Yee! All right, there you are. I'm glad you said something. Okay. Ugh, I hate these things. Oh, he's gonna get the. He's gonna. We're gonna talk in a second. Everyone on the list is currently closed. Yeah, I see him. But we're gonna talk. Now, I can obviously see that I probably won't understand most of the language that's going on in this channel, but that's okay. We're gonna judge it by how it looks and how you're representing yourself as the channel continues, okay? So that way, you guys, that way, you know what we're doing here. Alright, first off, if this is your channel trailer, I think it might be. I feel like it is. So I think this is your channel trailer. Again, I'm not really good at reading different languages, so I'm going to be using good old Google Translate. Didn't help. But first and foremost, the one thing I want to say about your channel trailer, do not hit people with the crazy loud music stuff. They want to know about you, my man. They need to know more about you. That's what they want to see that channel trailer for. Don't blast them with that music. The other thing, you're Italian. That makes a lot more sense. But also makes sense why I thought it was Spanish for a second. But what was I going to say? Words. Let's talk words. So one thing I want to say is watch the music that you blast at the beginning of it. The second thing, there is a random list going, Jesse. So it's like maybe you will, maybe you won't. I'm sorry to see you go, Yash Plays. So the other thing I want to say is when you're talking in your channel trailer, your music is, as I said, I can't understand everything you're saying, but the music that you're playing is drowning you out completely. You're very quiet in it. The music level seems just a bit higher than you. You want that about 15 decibels lower than what you are at. The other thing I want to say is I love the banner. Banner's really cool. It looks like you talked to a guy named Stuffy Sign, who's one of the moderators in this. Looks like you talked to him, but I mean, like, really cool banner. Really like it. Pretty dope. The one thing I want to say, and I always say this to a lot of people that are going in here, do not put social media in your banner, as you cannot click it, copy it, or paste it, and I guarantee no one's going to take the time to put it into type, especially if they're, let's say, on a phone or streaming on any other type of handheld device. So those are the type of things I would say. I wouldn't recommend putting on there, because what you see when you look at these, you see Fergie, and you don't want that to be a thing. You want just your name to be the center focus. I would make your name a lot bigger and have that the center of attention. Clash with Jarvis, I actually don't have control over sending invites, just so you guys know. Also, I see 44 people watching and 28 thumbs up, which is awesome, but I'm pretty sure we could push that to the 44 limit. Let's see that happen. So let's keep going. You got your uploads here. Awesome. Liked videos. I would actually not recommend doing that, and here's why. You don't want your liked videos on your front page, mainly due to the fact that it actually brings people away from your channel. So right now, let's say I'm Joe Schmo, somebody who is just looking at your front page, not paying attention to what these say. I click on one of these thinking it's yours, and now you've directed me away from your channel into other channels for their traffic. And it's cool that you like those videos, and it's cool that you're proud of them. But I would always recommend keeping those liked ones kind of to yourself, because again, it drives people away from your channel, and you don't want that to be an issue. So the next thing I want to say is, so I would move that, and then also your recent activities. You'll notice that there might be some similarities between your recent activities, your liked videos, and your uploads, and that is because in your recent activities shows both your liked videos and your uploads, so you don't want to do that either. And here's the other reason why, because you're just repeating your front page. So the one thing I want to recommend definitely is take off the recent activities, turn it to popular uploads, completely remove liked videos, put playlist on your front page. So put the popular videos underneath the uploads or wherever, honestly, somewhere that would grab an individual's attention. But then I would say go from there and actually continue pushing forward the idea of your playlist. Because certainly I would expect, having 103 videos, that you would have some sort of playlist. So just keep that in mind as we're going over it. Now let's go over your About section, which we're going to translate real quick. It might not do it at all. Okay. Oh, actually, it did it pretty okay. Hi guys, Virgie here. On this channel, you will find numerous videos about FIFA. I'll create many cards. I will create many squad builders, but you will also see videos about the football videos about football, and I'm not even going to try it. And I advise you to also expect videos where I come out of the theme of FIFA and football, maybe talking about video games. From Virgie is everything, always pumped, ciao. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. You tell us what to expect. The one thing I would say, maybe make a little twist on, talk about why you started YouTube, and then talk about your maybe your upload schedule. That way people get an idea of when you need to when you're going to be posting, when to expect your videos. The other thing is, even on your banner, you say you have an Instagram. However, in your links, I don't see them at all. So I would say get your Instagram link on here as well. So we only have your Facebook to check, which is pretty cool. But your Facebook is active. It hasn't been active since August 9th of last year. So you might want to get back on it. I know Facebook is a little slow when it comes to gaining people, but eventually it actually does get some people's attention, including friends and family who might be a friend affiliated with that. Let's see. Clash with Jar. Sorry, I'm just catching up here. So let's go to your playlist, which is one of my favorite things. So you do have playlists. So my question to you is, why weren't they featured on your front page? So you want to put those playlists on your front page so people who want to streamline your stuff can actually do that without running into issues where they're like, let's say they click on your video. A lot of people think, oh, they'll just go to the next video. Well, not all the time. YouTube is set up so it'll put you to the next relevant video to the video you just watched, or relevant to what you've watched in the last few weeks. So then I would put your playlist on the front and avoid playlists with just one video in it, only because it looks like you gave up on a playlist, and it would make a playlist at that point in time a little pointless. So try to make all your playlists full. Now with 103 videos, just looking over your playlist, it looks like you don't actually have all your videos in a playlist. So try to get all of that into a playlist for yourself. And start not just one, but start going through your videos and sequencing them up on a playlist. Let's go to your vids. They said minimum 1,000 subscribers or 8,000 views in 30 days. Yash, what are you talking about? Please explain. All right, now I'm going to give you props where props are due. Your thumbnails, pretty dope. They're actually pretty good. I do like your thumbnails. Your thumbnails are actually really, 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 really good, and I have no complaint about them. Your upload schedule looks like it's tri-weekly, I think. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place, honestly. This week you uploaded twice. Last week you uploaded 3 times. Last week before that once. Week before that once. Week before that once. So try to find yourself a schedule so you can give people what they're looking for at a certain time. So they'll go, oh, he's uploading Wednesday. I'm going to go here on Wednesday and be the first person to start commenting on his videos. So Clash with a Jar, I've already said we don't have any. I don't have any pull on that end. I'm just a guy who helps other people grow their channels. Oh, I have no knowledge about that, Yash. Oh, you have one Clash with a Jar. If you have a strike, that might be an issue for you. Let's see. Has 50k views but 100 subs. I do beat making and instruments. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, dab on the haters. Oh gosh, Jake Paul has entered my. So I'm gonna give you props on it, but you need to work on your schedule. So then I'm just gonna double check. Vergi, are you still here? I would like to know. Okay, so let's talk about that. I also apologize to every person who has ears in the channel. I do apologize on that part. But Vergi, I need to level with you and everybody else who I need to level with you and everybody else who uses channel intros. We are in a time where intros are just not good for your channel. One, they hurt everyone's ears that are watching them. I like the individual that's coming in with like 10 accounts and disliking the stream. That's really cool and very adult of you. But the other thing I want to make mention is the you have 10 seconds to grab an individual's attention at the beginning of the video, and only 10 seconds if you're utilizing those 10 seconds to just blast the ears of people that could be or would have been watching your channel. It usually ends up deterring them and make them go away. So if you're married to it, use it as an outro. Other than that, I would probably not be doing intros. Either get to the point, because I'm not sure. This seems like a what is this? It says let's take a read, because again, the alphabet according to maximum. All right. So this sounds like a fun thing. So you don't want to lower the fun rating on this with that type of stuff. So make sure you're getting the information you need out in the front. Now, Vergi, this is the second time I'm asking. Are you in here? Are you still with us here, Vergi? Because I haven't seen you post when I asked the first time. Because the other rule I have is you have to remain here as I'm going over your channels. So just so you know, I need to know. Okay, you're still here. Good. So let's watch this a little bit. So drop the intro. That was it.
Barton è un criminale. Che giocatore. Mamma mia.
Okay, that's interesting. Mago. So Mago Juventina. Well, that's interesting. Maybe if I search by channel. I'm not sure why there's cool. I'm not sure why there is a link to another individual's channel floating in the middle of the screen. See where I'd be a little confused, unless this brings me right to your channel and I'm just being dumb. I'm probably being dumb. It's okay. Okay, so I get it now. Okay, so that is your watermark, I would say. It's interesting. Um, Not entirely bad to put it there. It stops people from copywriting your stuff or using it on their page. Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I was trying to figure it out myself there. Um, so the next thing I want to say is your tags. You're going to need a little love. Your tags are very basic. Your tags are basic. No, but your tags need a little love because they don't cover the information too well. You just say you got maximum or Lanella, then you use the individual name there, then you have the name again. What I'm not seeing is anything involving your title as a whole. Also, putting football in there is just a very vague way of saying it. Maybe even say like alphabet with Maximum Marinella, Mariana. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that name. Um, so your tags might need a bit of lengthening because you can't just use basic tags anymore. Um, Stretch them out, make them meaty, and make them relevant to the thing. Like B is for something, or A is for or whatever it's however it started. So work on that. Now the other thing I want to say is your description needs 100% work. Without the description, it might actually not might it does affect your metadata. Meaning, if with no description, no metadata is actually accrued that would actually compile on top of the video to make it more searchable. The more information you give throughout the description towards the video, the better the metadata is built. So you want to build that metadata up as much as possible. The first 100 characters in that is the most important one, as well as the same goes for the YouTube tags. The first few YouTube tags are the most important tags that you can have. So get all of that fixed for yourself. You need to have a description, or else the channel will get buried. Also, it has come as a idea. You should probably get rid of the email in your description and just tell people to go to your about section to find any of the contact information that might be located here. Because you say you have an Instagram, of course you got the link here, but you don't got it on your about section. And don't forget to talk to your peeps, not just heart their stuff. Talk to them. I know they probably just said like one or two things, but talking to them is going to be a lot better than not. So that being said, Berkey, my final summation for you is I would work on a banner, make the title a little bit bigger. Drop these two items right here. Drop the intro because it doesn't help little channels at all. You're doing awesome on the thumbnails. I'm going to give you that. Your thumbnails are pretty awesome. Up your game a little on your upload. So like, find how often you want to upload and what days you want to upload on. And the next thing I want to say is work on your about section just a little bit. Add maybe why you started YouTube, anything along that line. And also don't forget to add like an upload schedule on there. Work on your descriptions and definitely work on your tags. Your video quality is okay, but I mean, as far as I could see, because you used old video and re-uploaded video onto your thing, so the quality is going to be as good as it's been re-rendered. Your titles are fine, which is cool, but again, what's killing you is your lack of descriptions and the lack of overall metadata use. So you need to actually get into these, and as much effort you're putting onto the tags, put the same amount of effort into making your description. I mean, your not your tags, your thumbnails. Put the same amount of effort into making your tags and thumbnails, your tags and description. I'm all over the place. My brain is all blah 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 today. So, other than that, drop the intro, put it at the end, and just also get rid of the like videos on the front page. Put popular uploads followed by some individual playlists that you might have that you'd like to share. All right, so that being said, wow. that being said, can we get I'm gonna go to the next channel. I'm gonna open up the list. Can we get some more likes going on here since someone was an adult and used a bot to attack which was awesome. So yeah, can we get a like train going? And I'm going to open up the list once again. We're going to reset that. I'm going to type it in. Give me 1 second. All right. Open. Again, don't repeat yourselves, because if you keep repeating yourselves, I'm taking you off the list. All right. That's just like one of my things, because I don't want to see the repeating on here, because I'll just end up taking you off, because you kind of screws up the idea of me putting these on. All right. Closed. So let me find where I started here. Nay, you are already on here. That's why I said don't continue to ask for a review if you've already been reviewed. Fujigenis, however you pronounce it. Okay. Welcome in, Dog Cube. Review my channel, please. Love the feedback. Footmania. Alright. Pixelated Angel. Agish. Alright. A to Z. That's an interesting channel name. Trance Gamer. Oh, that's interesting too. Sammy Games. And Netokari. It is Skulls. Man. Dog Cube, don't ask again. You asked like 3 times in this. I told you not to. D-Manic, you're already on the list. The Red Fox. Okay. Sage of Halo. Oh, this list is getting huge now. Jeez. I took 3 seconds to ask. So glad you guys are attentive. Jimmy Dean, you're already on the list. I know that. Trans Gamer, you asked twice. Inrar Canal. I think I'm saying that right. Alright. Brody had already asked. Sam Games already asked. Oh, thank you. Yash Plays. Sorry guys, it takes me a while to copy these in. Alright. Zeb Lightning Strike. That name sounds familiar. Alright. Wow, you guys got me all at once here. Asteroid, you were here last time. I remember you. Chocolate Muffin. Get a lot of muffins in here. Fortune King. I believe that's it. All right. That. All right. So as I said, the list open and closed. The list is closed yet again. Um. Oh, Jesse, I had opened it. You're supposed to say you needed it. I can't remember all the time. I do apologize, bro. All right. Okay, so if we're all here, if we're all good to go, I'm gonna update this. We're gonna apply the wheel changes, and we're gonna spin this wheel. Look how many people have already asked. That's why it's so important to not ask like so many times. All right, Sage of Halo. Sage of Halo, are you here? Sage of Halo. Where is Sage of Halo? There he is. Hi, Ashley. Almost you. It was real close. So, we're going to close that. And you're over here. I'm going to close out Vergi. All right, Sage. Now then, as I'm going to talk to you about your channel, first thing I want to make a little clear here is that I like your title, your banner, but I feel like nothing has changed. I'm going to make this one fast because I have gone over you a couple times on my own personal channel, and you just happen to hit the lottery on this one. But it doesn't look like much has changed or anything in this matter has changed as far as the advice that I've given you. I would say get rid of this big old title of Ronin right here. I like Ronin Warriors as much as the next person, but at the same rate, it is minimizing the ability of me understanding if your channel name is Ronin and if your name is not just Sage of Halo Ronin, because I would just get rid of that altogether. So put your name in the center, and that way we can see what's going on. Also, I'd probably do something with an outline on this because this green and straight black just seems a little plain, and I believe if you were to maybe spice it up a bit, it would look better. On top of that, the banner that's here doesn't seem to actually stretch to because you got a couple different shades of black going on. So like it goes into it here, but then it stops. There's a straight line right here, so you're going to probably want to resize this to the right thing too. The other issue I'm seeing is that you still don't have your regular uploads on your front page. You only have your popular uploads, and that would end up being an issue for you and possibly many other people that are doing this. You need to have your uploads on your front page so people know what they're looking for when they're going into your channel. The next thing I want to say, because you only have 6 videos, is, let's see. Hey everyone, my name is Sage. I love gaming, top 5 videos and discussion videos. I'm starting this YouTube channel for fun and discussions. I am someone who loves to play video games and discussing certain aspects in said games. I do plan to start uploading videos soon. I am a busy person who works his tail off with everything I do. Preaching to the choir. I am looking forward to sharing my videos with everyone here. My editing may be shaky at first, but it will get better in time. As someone once told me, patience is the key in anything you do, so take your time, invest, and leave everything to work in the end. Hopefully you will all enjoy my channel. Thanks again for your support. Okay, that's cool. Then you got your Twitter and everything all hooked up too. That's good. Let's see if it will actually open for me. There we go. Nice. And you're using hashtags, which is awesome. And I'm going to like that too for reasons. Let's take another. That's actually a really good thing, but I want to see an upload schedule. Now, you only have 6 videos. I'm not expecting to see playlists. Yeah, I don't think Vergi uses clickbait. His thumbnails were actually pretty explanatory. Okay, you got most of your stuff there, which is good. Now, as I'm looking at your channel, you just started making you just started uploading after about a month of not uploading. And again, I always say be careful with uploading anything that has to do with Kingdom Hearts, mainly due to because 90% of the game is copyrighted through either the music, the use of the Disney characters, and what else have you. But like Kingdom Hearts is not actually a YouTube-friendly game if you don't want any copyright claims. That one will actually hit you hard. Yeah, I can figure out your newest video is The Rise of Insanity, but if we looked at your front page, we wouldn't have been able to tell that because your uploads are not up there. What's my main channel? It's actually in the description. It's Frosted Fricks on YouTube. You can actually find it right underneath MGN's channel title. So thank you for asking, Nay. And then everyone told you. No, Virgie, I'm just telling them that your thumbnails were pretty dope. All right, so let's take a look.
What the? Oh, jeez. What's going on, everybody? Sage of Halo here, and today we are playing Rise of Insanity.
All right, so we're gonna talk about. I can tell how you're recording this video. I feel like you're playing it on a laptop. I sort of get this vibe when I'm looking at it. I feel like you're playing it on a laptop and you're using a laptop's camera. If that's what you're limited to, I understand. However, there's something you need to know about camera angles, and it is a good serial, D-Manic. But no, the one thing I want to talk to you about is camera angling. Certain camera angles don't work so well with individuals. I would say try to keep it nice and level with you, especially because what happens is like it's not a flattering angle for anybody when the camera's almost on their lap. So try to find a surface where it's like almost level with your line of sight. So something a little bit more stable than just your knees, because it feels like this is on your knees or like a coffee table. So so I would try working that out first.
I've never played this before.
You're also coming very quiet.
So we're gonna go into gameplay English on.
And all this preemptive stuff that you're doing here could probably have been done beforehand. So all the setup, all the audio volume, all the subtitles, that could have been done beforehand. You don't want to do this while you're doing your video gameplay, because then you're slowly dropping off for individuals that are watching your channel.
So I'm gonna have that. Like,
Murder Games. It actually takes about almost 2 weeks to join.
High is perfect. Ooh, that's a higher resolution than I
So all this stuff you're doing is taking a lot of time from watching. We're already 43 seconds in. We haven't even gotten into the game, and you're still setting up your game. So these are things you want to do beforehand. Now, it's like I don't mean to rag on you about it, but that's something you do need to change up. Hey, Random Games, you're the bomb. All right, so let's take a look at this. Your tags are getting a little bit better. $29.99 a grain, the best. Rebranded your channel and changed your name. Oh man, look at the comments. What comments? Where? This here? Okay. So I would say your tags are actually not too bad. Want to stay from basic ones like jump scares, because if you were to type in jump scares in a search engine, it would be just redonkulous as to how many times it's going to get you're going to get back on that. Well, congratulations, Asteroid. Thank you very much, Mike's Game World. So let's take a look. AO, Sage of Halo, Deadly Rose is here. Awesome vid, though. But I have a tip for you. Try to make videos with your laptop computer on a flat surface like a table or something. Camera swings all over the place. It's just a tip for a good friend. When did you post this? 4 hours? You said the same exact thing as I did 4 hours before I got a chance to see this. So that's actually cool that you gave that type of advice. So let's take a look. In this part of Rise of Insanity, nice use of putting the title into the actual description of the video. We start our adventure as a psychologist trying to find out what has happened to our family. We start off in an office We start off in the office. We start off in our office. Comma? No, period. As we start to... That seems like a weird sentence. I'm not sure if you copied that straight from the game or what, but it's a really wonky sentence. Will we find our wife and child? Will we go insane if we discover what really happened? Are you ready? Are you already mad watching this video? Let's take the mystery one step at a time, find out together and why we play Rise of Insanity. And you put your social media there, which is good. Again, just don't put your email there. Sage would probably need something to use a camera that's a stationary camera. That's the only issue that he's running into. Myself, I use a stationary camera when I'm recording my videos, and I don't use my webcam at all. So I'm not saying run out and get an expensive camera. I'm just saying find something that's not in 4.3, and I'm not saying that your laptop camera's in 4.3, but find a camera that's more recent that you could use for the channel that hopefully at least records in 720. And as far as your question goes, Murder Games, she can be verified just like I can be verified because we applied for the verification spot on YouTube before YouTube made the 100,000 subscriber rule. So that's how she got verified. And they didn't even have to deal with her being part of the community team. It's just that she applied, I applied. A lot of us actually applied and we got it. So that being said, your description's pretty good. It's got a lot of good clickable information in terms of being able to be searched through metadata. Your tags are doing okay, but putting hashtags and tags don't help you get found any better, so I'll just take the hashtags out. Get rid of Rise of Insanity Let's Play because it's not going to work in terms of finding it. Pick certain parts out of the video and use them as your tags. Those are the tags you want to use. Those are going to be your strong points. Those are going to be your strongest tags that you can use for your channel. So pick, because they'll be specific to you. Like, let's see. In this particular case, Rise of Insanity, setting up my game. Like as an example of what I'm talking about. Do you get? I do not random games. I don't. Why don't I get a view? I don't know, Brother Games. I wouldn't be able to tell you that unless I looked at the channel. I'm getting a nice laptop so I can edit well. That's cool. You don't understand what I mean. Meaning, find parts of the game that are in what you are playing that are relevant to a tag that could be made. Like, let's say, you're playing this game and licking a popsicle in the game. Popsicles are fun in Rise of Insanity as an example of a tag. So you got to use like spots of the game to generate individual unique tags to you. And maybe someone might be searching for something like that, and that would actually pop up. Those are the type of things you want to look at when you're putting your tags together. You want to mix and mush that together as much as you can. HitFilm's not terrible for editing. So that being said, Sage, I hope all that helped. I really do. I didn't get on you about your thumbnails. This thumbnail is actually not bad. These I talked to you about your thumbnails in the past. These aren't too great. Keep these type of thumbnails up, and you might be doing pretty good. So I'm gonna thank you very much for sharing your channel with us, and I hope you start uploading as much as you can. All right. So I'm just gonna. Where did you go? Sage, I'm pretty sure I deleted you out of here already. I think I did. I don't see you. I must have done it. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to apply the wheel changes. Spin that wheel. Spin it round and round. Whoa! By a hair. Chocolate Muffin, are you still here? Murder Games, you have to have 100,000 subscribers in order to do that now. Chocolate Muffin, my third favorite muffin. I have to say that because, you know, I'm sort of a toss-up between a banana nut and a blueberry muffin. I'm not sure exactly which ones are my favorite. Those are at my top, but then it's followed by the chocolate muffin. Speaking of which, where are you? Blueberry. All right, so I see everyone actively asking where she is, so I'm just gonna reset it. We're gonna count Chocolate Muffin out as if she is or he is not here. And again, you have to be here for this. All right, well, Chocolate Muffin is now off the list. As I said, the rule is you have got to be here. That's like the only rule. It's literally the only rule that has. We're gonna re-roll. Whoa! Neto! Neto has been in this stream for a solid like 4 weeks now. He's been in here for like a whole month. Cool, Brother Games. He's been in here for a whole month and he's never gotten reviewed. And today, Neto, you have been chosen. Finally. I know you're about to get excited all up in this chat. And you have my permission to squeal with glee because Neto has been like a champ holding on in this for like 4 straight solid weeks. Thank you very much, Blue Angel. So let's do this. All right. Yeet! Trailer. All right. For some reason, either it's playing or it's not playing for me. So let's reload this.
Hello there, and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Yay!
This is long overdue, isn't it? Yeah. If you like gameplay, Nintendo stuff, harmful opinions, anti-SJW shit, and a lot of random shit, then do the following.
Okay, so that's a thing. So as I'm looking at your channel banner, there's a lot of things that we're running into, as you might already see, that I could probably see. You got all your social media in red on green and light green, and I can't personally read or see any of it. And hello, Ikoza, I can't copy or paste it. So this was actually pointless up here. I would actually remove that altogether. Now your lower title here, your description, doesn't exactly tell me what you do, because here you said one thing and here you say another. So see where the confusion might be. I like that you have your branding here, but the issue is here is nice round, but this is leaving a little squished. So is there a way possibly that we can get rid of all of this extra stuff going on the side and put in, using this N, Neto_Hikari, and that would be your title. Just use the yellow with a black outline to separate it from the rest of it, just as an idea. So pop this over to the side and use Neto_Hikari and make that your banner. I'm not gonna like say that your banner is terrible. I'm just saying it needs a bit of work because it's just like very hard to read. The only thing I'm getting out of it is just the letter N. Now then, your channel trailer is interesting, but the cool part about channel trailers is they can be scripted and they don't have to be off the cuff. And yours seemed a little off the cuff, so I would probably script your title, script your trailer and read off the script as you're going, and make sure you put in as much enthusiasm as possible. And I also say that because it feels like you might be uploading newer things than what your channel trailer had said. So the other thing I want to mention is I like that you have uploads on your front page. It's really cool. And for an individual who has about 58 videos, I would say don't forget to put your popular uploads on there and your playlist on there as well. It makes it easier for you to showcase more of your videos. The other thing I want to mention is, I'll get to this next one in a second. What I would recommend here is setting it up in a vertical column type of setting. So sort of like how I have this right here, as sort of I would set up in a vertical columns, and you'll realize that actually looks a little bit more appealing to the eye. Followed by your popular and then create a playlist, or however you want to set the second part up. But the first part is definitely got to be your uploads, and I would recommend putting them in that vertical setting. How do you do that? That's actually a good question. So how do you do this? You would go here. So as where you got this little, oh shoot, whoopsie. Oh no, I keep moving it down. Give me a second. This was an oopsie. There we go. You go here, press this little pencil button, and what you want to do is go vertical list, and that'll change it to this. That's how you would do that. All right. So that's how you would change that up. And it will show your most recently uploaded video. Now going back to you, let's go to your About section. Hello everybody, I'm Neto Hikari, not to be confused with Neto Hikari, the one from Capcom. So is it Nito Hikari? Maybe it's Nito. I live in the United States of America. Okay, it's pretty broad. I hope to be a musician or an artist. I have a job in IT field, or one day be in armed forces. I'm not big on double standards. Thank you all very much for following me. So you might have, all right, Lime, you have a good night. So you might have some grammatical issues, some sentence structural issues in this particular video. Well, not video, but this about section. I would actually go back into it and reword a lot of it. Like, I don't think you should be worried about people confusing you with anything. In terms of being confused with Capcom, I would say you want to focus definitely on more on getting explaining what your channel is more about, less than like, I like that you kind of give us an insight on where you want to be or what you want to be, but I want to know more about you and your channel, what you're uploading, and what your upload schedule is. Those are the things. It's okay, Nito, and I recommend, if English is definitely not your first thing, use something like Grammarly, and you'll be surprised how well that helps you. Or paste it into like a Word document that has it translated to English, and that should help you out a bit more. So that way you can get all your sentence structures and everything down. And that's just to look more professional and everything, because you wouldn't want to hand in a job application that's written in crayon. 50% writer, 50% character. This is cool. And you're active on here. You're gonna like that. You're active on here, which is cool. But don't forget to hit those hashtags on here so to help people find your stuff a bit better. So jump on that too. How long is the stream? The stream's going to last for about 1 more hour. So that being said, let us continue. I like that your Twitter connects. Let's check your Instagram. Nice. That's all connected. What's going on? Okay. All right. So I'm going to close that out. And now we're going to open up your playlist, because I'm hoping to see some. You have 58 videos and 10 to 8. That's interesting. These are just like, most of them seem to be your personal liked videos that you put into like categories. Because I see baby metals there, so that tells me, I mean, like, unless you're baby metal and you're like secretly going in underground here. But try to get some playlists that have your videos in it. That way you can showcase your own talent. That way you can showcase your own videos. Let's go to your videos, speaking of which. Grammarly is all amazing. Yes, I saw what you did there. The next thing I want to talk to you about is your thumbnails. Always make sure all of your thumbnails are different. The problem you're experiencing right here is this are all the same thing. I know. And the next thing I want to mention is that your episodes are just a little off here, like, meaning like it's hard to see what episode I'm on because you keep changing your format, which causes confusion. The other thing is this one and this one are the same thumbnail as well. So you got three of the same thumbnails here, and 5 of the same thumbnails here. So you're going to want to change them up a bit. You're going to want to add a bit more to them, or just change them all together. So really dig your heel into these thumbnails, because that's what's going to set you apart from anybody else who might have Googled Mega Man. So that being said, you also haven't uploaded in a month, dude. You can't take off for that long. A month is a long time to disappear for on YouTube. And what happens is eventually your subscribers start falling off, or they're not getting the notifications that, hey, you uploaded something. So try to fix all that into each other. Hey, Lewis Pandit. So try to mix that all in together in terms of getting new content uploaded as much and as often as you can with thumbnails. And find a new schedule for yourself, because right now no schedule is a bad schedule. At least maybe try to get 1 or 2 up a week. That should help you out a bit more. All right, so I mentioned that thing about intros. Find the most interesting part of the video and put it at the beginning, because this is a vlog. You don't want to be hitting people with this stuff at the beginning of a vlog. They're here for something interesting. They want to see guitars and Slash. So just think of that when you're going into your Guitar Center.
It's raining. Now it stopped. And you know what today's date is? Sam Ash Day. So yeah, my favorite store in the world. Let's go. Thank you very much. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, such a nice atmosphere. You see this stuff right here? This is the stuff of legends. Get your guitar up in here. Let's see how many people can. It's pretty cheap to make a record, but oh my god, Lexi Lato. No way. This is the signature guitar of Lexi Lato.
Huh.
Hey, how you doing, boss? He's doing his own things.
Alright, this is kind of cool. You got like a little vlog thing going on here. I feel like this was just shot straight. Anyway, I feel like it's been shot just straight on, meaning you didn't take the time to edit the video. I would say definitely edit vlogs to make them more entertaining. Put some you can't put background music to this because you got music playing in the background, destroying each other.
All these percussions and brass, yep.
But I would definitely get back into this.
Yep.
I would say definitely
hey,
edit
once
up your
Squidward
videos.
was here.
So instead of that gap where you're walking to the next place, get to that place. And what I'm saying, when you're doing a vlog like this, stop in one spot and do a pan or something that would show some form of camera movement. Because if you're just walking, the camera gets a little shaky and becomes disorienting to the person that's actually watching the video. So let's see. Those would be like, your audio is coming in fine, but the rest of it just seems a little wonkle-donkle. So you'll need to work on that just a little bit. Now your tags. Samash, Buffalo Grove. I don't know anyone who calls it Buffalo Grove. Illinois. Walkthrough store tour. Okay, so you're definitely going to want to stretch out these tags. Oh, because we were bought at random. It's fine. But we got views on every one of those, so that's cool too. But the next thing, you want to stretch out these tags. Definitely squeeze them out again. Like, I'm not sure what Smash is. I actually don't know what that is. So try to stretch those out a little bit more. In terms like Smash, the month of, or just explain it a little bit more. Buffalo Grove local guitar store, those type of things. Buffalo Grove Guitar Store, Illinois. That'd be another one. So think about that when you're putting it together. Like, how far can I stretch the idea these tags are trying to convey, and then put those right in the beginning. Because again, I don't know what Smash is. Sam Ash. It just says Smash. It looks like he went to go he wants to say smash and just. How do I? Is the name of the store? Okay, so try to incorporate that into a longer tag. Your description. Today I was at Sam Ash in Buffalo Grove, Illinois. Boom, there's a tag. I love this store so much. It was there the 91st year business, so I asked permission to film the store. Oh, you showed up on the 91st. The day I showed up was their 91st year of business. The day I showed up marked their anniversary of their 91st year of being in business. So I asked permission to film in the store. That would be a good way to reword that. So yeah, let's see. So this is good. Just reword this a little bit. Okay. Support me on Patreon. You got all your connections there. All music and sound footage are owned by their respective owners. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107. Allowance made fair use, except in this particular case, even posting that at the bottom won't save you from any copyright claims that might be made on the video in the future due to the fact that they had music playing in the background of the store, and you could actually, believe it or not, you could actually get a copyright claim on that type of music, on that music playing in the background. And I say that because this isn't considered transformative. It would be almost the equivalent of going to a concert and filming it straight up. So even if I were to sit here with my phone and record my record player playing a song and then post it up on YouTube, it is still considered, and talking about the song that's being on record, it could still be considered copyright claim, unless I'm giving like a full review on that song. So always be careful what's going on around you, because I've gotten copyright claims on really dumb things like music playing in the background and stuff. So be careful and conscious of the surroundings that you're No, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not transformative. It's not educational. It's not for teaching. It's not for news reporting. It's not for scholarship. It's not for research. It wasn't comment or criticism. So, yeah. As an artist, you find it okay, but as a let me put it, as an artist who made that original song, that's not okay for them. And that's not okay with their publisher. Because you also gotta imagine when music is copyrighted on your channel, it is not just the artist you have to worry about, it's their publisher. You have to have written permission from both the artist and publisher to use that music on your channel. So does not fall underneath anything that would be considered fair use. So always be careful with that type of stuff. And don't forget to talk back to this person. She talked to you up here, but don't forget to talk to you here. Okay, and it's cool because they're interested in the videos that you're making. So I like this video. This is really cool. But there's again different ways you can film it. Maybe standing still, giving us some nice panning shots, giving us some nice B-roll. Maybe talking with some of the people that work there. We don't have 20 minutes to be going over a video the entire time, so I can't comment on the whole thing. But your audio is coming in okay, which is good. Your tags could use a little bit more work. Your description's okay, just reword it a bit. Same goes for your about section. You got to start re-uploading on your channel and definitely work on your tags. Set up your front page, and you should be doing okay after you start fixing that banner too. Good thing that you're on Freedom, because Freedom definitely has some of the best GFX artists that will work with you and help you for free. So always think of that when you're putting your stuff together. There are people here to help. Join their Discord. Join their forums, because they have one of the most helpful group of people here for you to utilize. So thank you for sharing your channel with us. All right. If you did and that's what they gave you, I know you didn't pay them anything, but get your money back. So that being said, let's get a drink. No problem, Neto. Or Nito. I gotta find you on here now. You hit on me. There you are. And Nito gets the player of the day type of thing because he's been waiting for weeks for me to go over his channel. So yeah, you got good. You did good there. So we shall update the wheel. All right, and I'm going to open up the wheel, the thing in one more second here. And I'm going to implore again, do not ask if you are already on the list, because I'm going to have to remove you so you can be put back on the list, and that pushes you further down. So keep that in mind. So I'm gonna start the timer. I'm gonna say open. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. Station freak. All right. Here we go. Copy that. Paste that. And blue. Okay, so let's spin the wheel one more time. Well, once again. Boo 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 boo. Spinning a wheel. Spin. Fortune King, are you here, sir? Fortune King? Is Fortune King here? Oh my gosh, he even said, I hope it lands on me. Holy gosh. All right. Adam Lanza, what's wrong? You're saying help. Yeah, Asteroid, you were like a hair away. So before I start Fortune King, I do have to give everyone know that there's probably going to be maybe this one and another one, and that's probably going to end the night for tonight. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to be able to get a review here on Frosted. Yeah. I do these way too much on my own channel. Does not necessarily mean you're not going to be able to get a review. I also do them on my own personal channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard every Wednesday. And I always invite you all to come by and say hi and stop by. And if I didn't get to your channel, I will at that point in time. So always remember that as we go through this, that I will be able to help you as much as possible. Even if it's not on Freedom Central, I can still find a way to get you the help that you need. And that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, we did, Nike Cap. We definitely did. And it's still going. So so just keep that in mind. The link to my channel's in the description below if you ever want to check that out. No obligation to subscribe, because it's not going to make anyone more popular in terms of me going over their channel. So always just keep that in mind. It's actually located in the description below. Tyson, you were here last stream? Awesome. Okay, so Fortune King, let's get to you. Ooh. Pause. Cool banner. All right, Sammy Games. Thank you. All right, the Red Fox. Thank you very much for telling me that. That actually very helpful that you told me that. Just keep this in mind, guys. If you disappear on me or you go to bed, just tell me before you go to bed. Did I even have you on here? The Red Fox. Oh, I did. Here it is. And Fortune King. There we go. All up to date. Now then, we're back to you. Cool banner. Awesome. You got a really dope banner, and I'm not gonna lie. Your banner's actually pretty good. And and 10 thumbs up. Can I give you 10 thumbs up? I want to give you 10 thumbs up. That's very true, Zealous. All right, let's do this. Oh, so you're okay, hold on. You're an AMV channel. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Before I go into this, I'm going to inform you what you probably already know, and that is AMV channels generally have an issue mainly due to the fact that most of the music they use is copyrighted, and all of the imagery they use is copyrighted, as none of it actually falls underneath fair use. It's not even transformative at that rate. So just to bear in mind, if you're an AMV channel, you might run into these issues in the future because they've been really cracking down on these, especially as of late. Okay, but that being said, it didn't like that I paused it so many times. I'm just gonna bring it down a bit. Really not. You get a good concept of setup, which is actually pretty good. I don't even know what this is, but it looks like it's good. It's good animation. All right, so I gotta be careful what exactly I can play on here, mainly due to the fact that most of the music that would be on here would be considered or construed as copywritten. So, yeah, we do got to be careful with that type of stuff. Let's see. You got your uploads here, which is awesome. Paragon, Choco, No Baskets here, and I can't pronounce half these things. But original soundtracks, trailers, that's pretty cool. But your banner's still pretty dope, not gonna lie. And you like Boku no Hero, so I mean, like, you're already cool. You're already cool on that note. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I basically do anime and gaming stuff. If you like my content, please subscribe and hit that like button Q. Regular uploads every Friday and Sunday. Fridays, new AMV videos. Okay, so you upload twice a week, and that's pretty cool because some of these do take some time to make. But I'm going to hold you to that schedule because that's what I do on here. I hold people to their schedule. And I'm just saying that My Hero Academia is like one of my current favorite animes. Current, not my all-time. I'm just saying. I am enjoying the mess out of that anime. They just put a new episode up today. I haven't watched it yet. Don't spoil it for me. All right? Okay. But I would expect a little bit more. Why do you like making these? What is the driving force that makes you want to make these for other people to enjoy? Why did you wake up in the morning and go, I feel like making anime videos today and posting them on the internet so everyone can enjoy them? Why? What is that driving episode? Don't tell me I'm LGL. Don't tell me. I don't want to know yet. All right. Let's take a look at your playlist. Wow, pixelated. I didn't know I was watching Game of Thrones. Let's see, AMVs. I think this one might be a little bit of an understatement. I feel like this one should be a bit bigger. But you have 27 videos, so you don't have a whole lot of videos yet. But hopefully you're going to be building this a little bit more as the time goes by. Let's take a look at your current videos. Blue Star, when I open it up back up, we'll put you on a list, okay? Hey, listen here. I only watch very few anime now. I used to be like super into it, but I don't do it anymore only because it got stale and boring for a long time. Tasty. Cancer. Let's see. Now, you said you upload twice a week, but it doesn't look like you upload twice a week. Like here, I'd expect to be seeing a video tomorrow. This Blue Star, I keep calling it Blue Star. My apologies. All right, D-Manic. All right, so I'm gonna. You're not quite holding up to your upload schedule, so you're gonna want to fix that up a bit more. Let's go to your. Oh my, holy advertisements, Batman. So you wanna hold back on all of these ads. I would say maybe one ad per video, especially as starting so small or period, only because ads tend to drive people crazy. And you can control this when you go to upload your video through the monetization process. As long as you still got your ability to monetize, you should be able to control that and just make it down to one video. Super Saiyan Blue, right? It's Super Saiyan. What is it? Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, or something weird like that. Anime Dragon Ball Super music, Dragon Ball half hour, best of Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Super Epic OST, Dragon Ball Super Opening, Dragon Ball Super Opening 2, Kings of Leon Dragon. Too many ads, impatient punks. Like me, couldn't finish the video. That is Vertigo. Did you say Vertigo or no? You said Vergito. All right, so it's just like a playlist type of thing, which is kind of cool. I wish there was a little bit more visual happening. I would actually break into trying to use Adobe like After Effects to see if you can get those cool like music sound waves. Just something that would make it a video and not so much as a slideshow. Just think about that when you're putting this together next time. As far as your tags go, I would definitely up your tags just a little bit, maybe being more specific on what the songs might be in there, what might be happening. Good night, Nito Hikari, and just things to think about. And you're not talking to your peeps. Always talk to your peeps, because these peeps are going to be making your channel grow. These are the peeps you want around you. These are the peeps you want to keep coming back. So always talk to everybody. Half an hour of some of the most amazing and epic soundtracks from the new Dragon Ball anime. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Like and share your thoughts below and comment. Okay, that's not terrible. Equalizer spectrums. You're right, Showcase 1. So just try to make it like interesting to visually see if, let's say, someone goes back and looks at it and goes, oh, that's kind of pretty. You know, just things like that. Yeah, make it a goal to reply to every comment. So your description's actually not bad. And let's see if we got links to your social media. And good job. I'm going to give you credit where credit is due. You actually put in the timestamps of every song that's being played. That's actually really good practice. And for people who do this type of stuff, do that. Because I don't want to be like shifting through the entire video trying to figure out, oh man, what was that song? When did that play? And now I could just click on this and it'll bring me right to it, which is awesome. All right. No, but it's also like 26 minutes of video, so it's an appropriate amount of timestamps. But again, and I mentioned this before, this doesn't fall underneath fair use or copyright, especially most of Dragon Ball stuff is, I believe, owned by Viz Media. Viz Media? Is it Viz Media? I feel like it is. So you could, including the music, you could end up getting a copyright claim on this in the future if this truly is Dragon Ball Z's music. So just be very conscious of that. It might have not gotten picked up yet, but it could be picked up in the future. So always be careful of posting stuff like this, because that is the main issue people fall when it comes to making these type of videos. You could be the only Aussie if I decided to talk in a different language. But yeah, those are my recommendations. Work on your upload schedule. I didn't comment on your thumbnails. Your thumbnails are pretty dope, but these look like Googleable images, and you don't want Googleable images because that makes it easier to be found. I mean, those are easily found and could be found online anywhere. So that means other people might be using these images. Try to change them up a bit. There's a series called Anime Crack, like Vine Edition or something like that. I go over a lot of videos. And they change up their thumbnails by adding different images from other anime into one thing. So try to build on your thumbnails a little bit instead of just haphazardly throwing it down. I love your descriptions. 10 out of 10. Would read description again. Good job. The other thing I want to say is work on your about section a little bit as far as why you're doing this, what's driving you to do this, and what's driving you to help other people, and work. I didn't check your Twitter. I'm a horrible host. Excuse me. Oh, as far as your Twitter goes, don't forget to bring your branding from one to the other. Yeah, don't forget to bring your branding from one place to the other. I say that because your video, this is pretty dope, but this is not as cool as the other one. So try to work on that just a little bit. And let's see, you haven't posted on here since June 30th. It's August 12th, so work on that as well. Definitely try to get both of these bouncing off each other as much as possible. So do that for yourself, and I'm pretty sure if you keep it up, I mean, like, yeah, you're gonna have a good channel. I don't guarantee if this is something fun that you enjoy doing, please keep doing it, and don't rob other people of the adventure you want to take them on. But also, for these types of channels, don't expect to be making a whole lot of money off of them, only due to the fact that a lot of the stuff that's in it could and can or will eventually be copywritten, or you could get a claim on it. So just always keep that in mind. Twitter actually doesn't suck entirely for advertising videos. As long as you're talking to people, you have to talk to people to get responses from those people, and then eventually they'll start watching your videos. But you cannot sit there and ask someone to watch your, like, you can't go through there and tell people to watch your videos. So just think about that. So thank you, Fortune, for sharing your channel with us. It was definitely helpful, and would check it out again. It's actually a lot of fun. And guys, of course, I always recommend you all check out each other's channels that are talking in the chat. Maybe give out some information or maybe ideas that you might be able to help each other with in terms of growing. Comment in their videos. Talk to each other. Granted, I can't sit here and give out all the information of how it works to communicate, but go into their comment section and help each other. Even if I'm not going over their channel, talk to each other in this, because I wish I could go over all your channels. I really do. But, like, again, time's always limited here. I mean, I'm fighting a thunderstorm right now, so I'm also, like, worried about it going down, and that's just an issue of mine. So that being said, we're going to go back to the wheel, and hello? And we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna spin. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna open up the list. One last list opening. So all you guys who I haven't gotten to yet, in terms of people who are not on that list, I will spin the wheel once more. And I'm going to say this just as a plain thing for you all, so you know. I'm going to mention this. I'm not going to be able to get to 100 people. It's almost impossible for me to do that. Silver Tiger. It's almost impossible for me to go over 100 people in one night. I mean, I'd be here till next week, especially at the rate of which I go over people's channels. So I always recommend you check out any other place that I might be doing these live streams on. I usually do them on MGN at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard every Tuesday night, and on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard every Wednesday night on my own personal channel. There is no wheel, there's no spinning involved. It's first come, first serve. Just make sure you follow it really closely. That way you guys know when I'm about to do a stream on them, and it'll pop up and I can help you there as well. MGN's going through a little bit of a phase right now, so they're transferring over. So right now I'm only doing it on my own personal channel. But again, you will have a chance to get there the sooner you're there. So that being said, I'm going to open the list right now. Open. All right. All right. Make sure you're not asking twice, because you... All right. So... where did he go? All right. And unique. You are now. All right. So that is a lot of people. Sarai. Sarai. Good. All right. Gumak, were you on there already? I don't see you on there. You're good. All right. We're going to apply the wheel change. We're going to apply the wheel change. Give me a second here. Just closed out the window. Just make a list. Don't ask twice. You're going to review your channels for your reviews here. I thought you were going to make like a naughty or nice thing. So, now for sure, the list is closed. The list is closed. All right? It's all right. So, let's do this. A Station Freak has been on this thing. I rolled him last week by some fate of God. He got it. This week I rolled him again. That is 2 weeks in a row, A Station Freak. And if you are not here, Come Oh my God. So I wake in the morning and step outside and I take a look and then realize what's going on. And I say, hey, 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 hey. I say, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, 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 hey. I say, what's going on? It tries. That's interesting. I don't know what I was watching. That was weird. All right, so let's talk about your channel, Station Freak. Yeah, no, actually, that one isn't copyrighted because that was the second version of that, where it was used in that wonderful song that was recreated by He-Man and the Master of the Universe, and because it's sped up like 50 times its speed, it ain't gonna get picked up. But so that he's not gonna run into that issue. But let's talk about your channel real quick. Let's see. It does end up avoiding the search thing for some silly reason until they fix that. But Station Freak, your channel. Hello, it's my channel. Okay. The quick things as I'm looking at it, I would get rid of anything that has other text behind your text, and here's why. Because it distracts me from reading your text. You got so much other text going on behind your text with different fonts going on. It makes hey Devil Gamer, it makes it very hard to comprehend and read. So I know you got the F. Here's the other thing. I would recommend finding a way to get your icon customized to you, because I know that particular F is from Freakazoid, which is an old 90s cartoon. Pretty good. Shame it got canceled after a little bit. They made a video game out of it, but it didn't do so hot. So, let's not get into that. But I would get rid of anything that would have titles or anything like that behind it, because it definitely distracts from the actual channel. Also, you have two different fonts going on here. This one I believe is called Feast of Flesh, and this is just a regular one. The other issue is if I were to draw a line right down the middle, which would be about here, you'll notice that your stuff isn't centered. So you're going to want to center that a little bit more as well. So work on your banner and you definitely going to want to change your icon up a little bit. Oh no, I watch cartoons, buddy. You ain't gonna get a cartoon logo over my head. Ain't no way, ain't no how. So uploads, that's cool. You got your uploads there. Now then, I want to see popular uploads on your front page. You got 124 videos. So the other thing I would say at this point in time, make a channel trailer for your channel. You definitely want to do that, because you got enough content here to build off of that. The other thing I want to make mention of is you're probably going to want to add again, popular uploads and individual playlists too on your front page to help people streamline your stuff and see how cool you are at what you can upload and what is cool to them to see. Now, I'm going to say this much. You're doing really good on your current uploads, so 10 out of 10. Good job. So let's go to your About section. Wow, that's a very filled out About section. Hello, hello, hello. We are a Station Freak, your YouTube channel where you'll find random gameplay of your favorite video games. Now, you say we as in a collective of individuals. Is it multiple yous, or is it like, meaning there's more than one of you, or is it just you? If that's the case, use that possessive pronoun and say, all right, Unique, you have a good night. Use that possessive pronoun and goes, I am a Station Freak at your YouTube channel, you know, that type of stuff. You own that channel. Your YouTube channel where you'll find random gameplay of your favorite video games. You'll see montages, random moments, and some guides and more. Why do we upload videos on YouTube? Because it's fun to record of how fun gaming is. My cousin records some gameplay and I upload them. But who's the gamer? That's what I mean. That's something you gotta keep in mind. Like, there's people who have editors, and there's people who don't. The people who don't own that, and like there's people who would like have duos. They would put we, so that means both of you are playing the game. But the editor doesn't necessarily, and this is sad, but the editor doesn't necessarily get to own that channel. If that makes any sense. Prime example. Let's say let me use Markiplier as an example. Markiplier has editors for his videos. But if you look at it, he never says we, he says I, me, mine is possessive. So someone's going to have to own this channel, or I'm expecting to see two people playing this. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to lead me down this path of like, is he gonna do? Is there gonna be more than one or what? You know, just work on that. Because I see now you use possessive because I love, even if it's a newbie, editing audio and video because it's a good hobby. That's good to say. I hope you enjoy the channel. I try to upload at least one video a week, but university sometimes, you know, yeah, I get it. Our social networks are okay. And the other thing I was going to mention, don't leave a list of social networks in here because they can't click them. And if on my phone, I won't be able to copy them. Close out YouTube. Go into my search my browser and type that in. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. So always gear your stuff towards the idea that someone's going to be watching it on their phone or their tablet or their laptop. Those are the things you want to work on. Let's see. Check out your Instagram. Cool. Using the Instagrams. Good job. And I also recommend getting on Twitter as well. And we're also going to check out the Tums. So I don't get to see too many people with Tumblrs. So I'm going to look at it now. That's really cool. Little adult theme, so we're not going to look at that for too long. Whoops. I should have known, but nothing was visibly seen. So that, moving on from there, I do like the description is pretty good. It definitely gives us an idea of what you guys do. I don't see an upload. Oh, you say you upload one video a week. That makes sense, but I don't know. I want to see a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure what, but maybe just a little bit more. Maybe what type of games you guys are playing on your channel. So let's take a look at your playlist. All right, you got 124 videos and only 96 videos in only 96 videos in a playlist. Thumbler. But yeah, so you're gonna want to, you got most of your videos in a playlist, but try to get more into those. Let's take a look at your videos. Now I was noticing something on your front page. Your thumbnails for the most part seem to be needing a little love, because this, and this, and this, because this is pretty much just these are pretty much the same one with just a big Waka face on it. So work on your thumbnails a little bit more. Really make them stand out. Don't use just still images from the actual game that you're playing, because it doesn't make for an interesting thumbnail. So you're going to want to build on your thumbnails to make them bigger, better, and more interesting than anyone else who might be playing ROTMG. ROTMG? I don't know what that stands for. But was a channel of 4 persons, friends basically, but other members left. And I'm on my own now. Oh. Well, then possess this. This is yours. So let's see. Apparently you get enough. I really don't know what that is, but apparently it gets a lot of views, which is good. So I would just say just watch your thumbnails. Some colors clashing with the backgrounds. A lot of people's default is to use red, but red is really clashy with a lot of things. So don't be so clashy with your reds. And blacks and yellows and whites. So like white generally goes really well on a lot of darker things. You put like white on there with a black outline, it looks really nice. Let's go to look at your uploads. You're not posting once a week like you said you are. Oh, you were going to. You're actually posting once every other week. Yeah, ITEQZ. You know what I'm talking about. ITQZ. I think that's what it is. But you know what I'm talking about. Thumbnails are super duper important.
Introducing the Galaxy S8.
Wait, no, I want to know more about the Galaxy S8. It told me nothing.
Hola, menes, aquí Gil Juliaux, updateando el canal porque no hay...
Also, if you're new to the review stream, please don't forget to leave a like. That would be fantastic and awesome of all of you.
Subió en meses video, no mentira, 2 semanas porque estaba terminando el pinche semestre. Y ya que no puedo grabar bien, vamos a abrir pociones, Mystery Bots, a ver qué nos tocó. Vamos. Te voy a hacer un video basura, pero no puedo grabar más. Chao. Vamos, una life. Vamos a guardarlos.
All right, some of your communication's doing pretty good, and I'm glad to see that you're actually talking over your video, which is great. I believe you need to be a little bit more hyped when you're talking to things. The other thing that you're running into is the music is drowning you out a bit. Again, about 15 decibels lower than what you should be sitting at for yourself, for your channel, to help people hear you. And also, don't forget to use cuts. Cuts are going to be like one of your main thing you want to focus on for your channel, only because the more you cut your channel up in terms of this, just not putting out a straight video, the better it comes out. Like during this time when you're moving all this right here, you could have cut to it, then explained, hey, this is why I did this. And the best part about this is right now you can re-record your audio as you're making your video to you can re-record your audio as you're making your video, so people would be none the wiser.
No.
You got a lot of ads going on here.
Ocho más.
Try to stick to one. I'm gonna get real close to it.
Ya po. Me llené.
Mira, una abeja te está hablando.
Va.
Como tu oveja asquerosa.
Cállate.
I don't want to know for some reason. ROTMG, Realm of the Mad God. Thank you! I didn't know what that was. It was bothering me. That sound lit. ROTMG gameplay, Realm of the Mad God gameplay. So, all these tags are immediately muted because you have it right here. Well, you keep the ROTMG, but I would say this. And then, okay, I would get rid of these two because you got these two right here, which actually cover that. Then you would get rid of the pots one because you got that right there. Free pots gameplay I would dump, and freedom. I wouldn't put stuff like that in there because the issues that you're going to be running into is YouTube's running an algorithm when they're looking for certain type of tag and thumbnail and anything that might be in your metadata that would relate into something that could be not so great for your channel. I would get rid of any tags that would be just a general tag that a lot of people use, sort of like the word gaming. Gaming is used so much that YouTube defaults that stuff if you're not paying attention. So, and don't put like in there, and so you won't need to put like, see how like ROTMG free pots is right there, putting them in individual separate ones. It just you're like just repeating yourself. You're not actually putting any extra effort into the metadata creation of your video. So I want to translate this because I cannot read it. It's the best I could record with my girlfriend's computer. Sorry, but I am vacation. Well, hi, vacation. I'm Frosted Fricks. Soon I will return to my town where I have my PC and I'll be able to record better videos than this Basser XDDXDXDXX. Okay. So that's right. I slipped in a dad joke for you guys. I'm really good at those. But the, yeah, you jumped on a diamond 5-9 minutes. And I like that you're talking to people, but you forgot to talk to these guys. These guys want to talk to you too. All right? Red Room. Hey, no problem. That is an interesting icon, Red Room. That Google Translate though, right? No, it's what I can do. I can't read every language, so I have to rely on Google Translate. So I can't even pick on the actual like pronunciation that is used or any of that because it's Google Translate. I can't pick on the grammar or any of that because that's just it's what it does. But that being said, I would put more effort into, because you got this right here, 100 free pots. Well, there's no tag in there. It says 100 free pots. And also don't forget put that information into your description too to help better build that metadata so more people can come in and watch that. So, hey Levante. So the next thing I'm going to say is your summarization. Your channel's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. I would get into making a channel trailer at this point in time. Make some individual playlists. Get your popular uploads on your front page. Get your individual playlists up on your front page. I want to see maybe an idea of what you upload on your channel. You need to stick to that schedule, man. Work on your banner a little bit more. Get rid of anything that would have other titles in the background because it takes away from your actual video. Work on your tags. Your description isn't bad, but it isn't relevant to the video. The more the description is relevant to both the title, the tags, and the video, the better it is going to be for you to get searched. So just keep that in mind. And also don't forget to use the wonderful world of editing for your channel. Other than that, the channel looks pretty cool. I don't know anything about this game. I really don't. But it looks interesting. Just, I'm glad you found a way to make it more interesting for other people because I actually don't think I can make these type of games interesting personally. So good job on that. So that being said, I'm closing out the night with you guys today. It's a little bit of a short day, but I'm also fighting a storm and I don't want my computer getting fried on me. So it's already not in the best of conditions. And for those of you who follow on my own personal channel, you know that. So that being said, I'm going to be closing out tonight, and I thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to understand that if I did not get to you today, I will be able to get to you in the future on Wednesday this week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on my own personal channel. I'll be able to sit down with y'all and go over all your stuff. So just make sure you come by, and I'll be able to help you there too. And there is no wheel. Just keep that in mind. There is no wheel. So always know that there you'll have a greater chance of getting help there than you will having to fight 100 people and getting off this wheel. Same goes for MGN. Actually, if I can get on MGN, it'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard on Tuesday. So keep your eyes out for either or. Links are located in the description below, and I highly recommend you guys check that out as much as possible. I'm going to be able to help you no matter what. So either keep coming back here or keep trying or come first serve on the other channels that I mentioned. So thank you guys very much for watching, and thank you very much for following along. And as usual, as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on.